what's happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Jonathan Cannon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's going to be Nolan Shotwell. And that's in there at the knees. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, bases empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. On the hill here today, Jose Soriano. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now. On the ground right side, Rengifo. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And a ball evens the count. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Benintendi up here. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Moniak sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Robert off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. Robert dives back in. Two outs. Robert on the go. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The White Sox leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. The 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Baldwin makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Second inning here, no score. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 at second. On the ball. 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here on the south side. Now it's the DH, Nick Maton. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one upstairs. Maton aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one is back. And it is out of here. He circles the bases, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now Jacob Amaya. That's way outside. And that's ball 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Moncada. The throw to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin. Still only one out here in the inning. Off the mark there. 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moniak on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Miguel Vargas will hit next. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Taylor Ward. The 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Mickey Moniak. That one fouled off. This to third, and it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses. 2-1. Ward at third. Moniak at second with nobody out. That one to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert Jr. That's off the mark, and the count 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Kicks and fires. And they'll do it again. Next one in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Trout makes the catch. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Nothing across. Back at right field. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Snap throw down to second, but he scrambles back. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Next offering is down low, and a count 2-1. Soler stands at third with one gone in the inning. And that's down and away. Taylor Ward in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single, back even. It's 3-3. Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. So now 1-2. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nick Maton. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, after scoring wrong. This is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Smoked on the ground a second. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So up next for Chicago, Lenny and Sosa. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, center field. Moniak hauls it in, 2 away. And now here is Matt Thaiss. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Two outs, runner at first. Jacob Amaya digs in now. In the dirt, blocked. Thaiss leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down the line. Trout on his horse. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings and misses. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. That's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. On the ground to short, Amaya. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there. Still tied. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over. On the mound, Hans Kraus. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Meanwhile, at Activity in the bullpen. Jose Suarez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 57, also throwing. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait to see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. That was pretty nasty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Baldwin leads off first with one away. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner takes off. Good job to fight that one off. Throw to first. Baldwin back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner on the move again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. His second home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Benintendi to the plate, and it is 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. That one to first. Shanuel. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Benintendi is out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. That's not coming back. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. New pitcher on now, number 57. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
Inside ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Just missed.
Oh. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt Theis now at the plate. On a line, base hit. Maton around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
At the plate, Jacob Amaya. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Brooks Baldwin up next for the White Sox. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Penn Murphy. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's Trout. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th. Now, Brooks Baldwin. And that one is inside.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
So up next, Miguel Vargas. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Baldwin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter now, Luis Robert Jr. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Bryce Wilson. Here is Moncada.
You tell me what's so good about being on.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Amaya. And there's 1 down. And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. They're down 4. Seven to 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Suarez. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Ben Joyce, the young right-hander, up and throwing. In the air to left center. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Offense ready to begin the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And a ground ball to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. That's the third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Bounce to the right. In time to Vaughn. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back here on the south side. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman. Lenny and Sosa. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moniak settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Matt Thaiss. 1 down, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next to hit for the Sox, Jacob Amaya. Right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Leisure. Here's Mike Trout. And he swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Out to short, Amaya. And he can't come up with it. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. And that misses. Ball 2. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's down and in.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Angels down to their final out. Here comes Yoan Moncada. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Leisure is just one strike away. And that one off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again.